Now we'll start from a more sort of open guard position. So instead of the guy having a squish, you have your knee in place here. I keep my hand on his shoulder, I bring my knee up. I'm going to put my knee outside of my forearm here, so my elbow's on the inside. So you don't want to be like this. Right? So this opens up a big hole under here that allows me to scoop my arm under. So what I'm going to do is this arm swings under. I'm going to kick my leg through, pull my head in tight to the hip, and then I pull him in tight. Same thing, this arm goes under the leg. Right? Now if I'm like this, see how high my head is by his shoulder? Nothing's going to work from here. He could just wrap my head really tight and keep me flat on my back. So the way you get your head under is don't just yank with your arms. What you want to do is use your legs. I'm going to rock to my back and pull my knees to my chest, and I'm going to use my arms at the same time. Like that. All right? And now I just turn in a little bit. I get on my side. Now my head is really deep under him. Basically my ear's on his belly button here. All right? So the next step, once you're in this position, is to trap the ankle that you have. I'm going to bring both feet inside. And I scrape my ankle, my heel across the floor till I find his foot, and I pull it up and out. When I turn his knee this way, it makes it really hard for him to put any real weight on me. If I don't do that, he can sort of sprawl his hips out, he can drive his hips into me and keep me on my back. If I pull this ankle out and get it like this and turn out, all his weight is basically on his knees. And then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my hips directly under his knee, wizard my arm, press on top, wizard the arm for this. He wizards the arm, I scoop my hips under. Now all his weight's on top, and it's very easy to tip him over. So we'll start in this position. Hand on the shoulder, bring your knee up into the armpit to open up that space. Go under and bring your head in close. Get the belt. Go under, and as you go to your back, pull your knees to your chest. That'll off balance and get you in a good position. Once you're here, both feet are going to come to the inside. Scoop his ankle up and out. Now see I'm deep onto my right side. What I want to do is pull myself directly underneath onto my back. So I pull my hips under his knee. Do this. And the more pressure you put on his foot like this, the easier he's going to be to move. The more his leg is straight, if he can straighten his leg out, it's going to be a little bit harder to move. Yeah, he can start getting his weight down. So really try to control that. Now from here, you're just going to walk your feet out a little bit, push your head in, roll up on top. So from here, hand on the shoulder, knee on the outside of your elbow, hand goes under, scoop in, pull yourself under deep, both feet come to the inside, scoop the ankle out. All right, 1, 2, 3. Person on top, make sure when they get under you that you wizard the arm. Overhook the arm. So, from the same position, so again, it's very important that you're low on his body. You're not too worried about his upper body. You're worried about his legs and his hips, okay? So once I'm in this position, hook the ankle. So now you probably have realized if you're on top that it's fairly easy. If I try to roll him this way, he just posts his hand on the mat. He's not going to go anywhere. Right? So the whole idea behind this position, I got my hand again, is you have attacks going both directions. Right? So if you just keep constantly rocking the guy back and forth and off balancing him, you're going to be able to either roll him over this way or come out on this side. So when he posts his arm on the floor, I want to keep sort of like pulling him onto that hand. So he keeps that hand on the floor. I'm just going to basically pop my elbow up, duck my head out, and onto his back, right? So don't just try to sit up. What you want to do is just duck your head out, get your ear to his back. So now if you were to try to wrap the wizard again, he's basically stuck, right? So put the hand back in. So once you get your hand here, you let go of his leg, put your hand on the mat, pull yourself up, and you're on the back. Right? So now from this position, everything is the same. Make sure you hook the ankle, keep it tight. I try to rock under him, he posts his hand. I'm just going to rock back the other way. I pop his armpit with my elbow, pull my head out, ear to the back, and then come up. All right? Sometimes, as you're trying to do that, so I rock him this way, he posts his arm. As I go back, he's able to get the wizard again. If he gets the wizard, I can't get his back like we just did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let go of the legs, get up on my elbow. I'm going to pull my right leg out, and come up to this position. We call it like a dogfight position. We'll go over a couple techniques from here, but I want you to try both taking the back and getting up to this position. All right? So now, person on top, when they try to roll you, you just post your hand on the mat. Person on bottom, you rock back the direction you came. Use your elbow to pop the arm up over your head. Put your head out. Come up behind them. And then also have the person on top whizzer your arm as you come back. And then you're just gonna pull your elbow back so you have a base. Pop up to your knees and get your hand on the mat. And we've done this before. If you guys remember, turn your palm up. Lift the arm out, just take it back. All right, 1, 2, 3. So, once you get to this position, you'll know, so the guy, if he's smart, will whizzer your arm. The right thing to do for him on top is to whizzer your arm. So that's when I was trying to, because he has no base on this side, I'll be able to sweep him this way if he hangs on. But you probably notice if you're on top, it'd be fairly easy for you to let go of that when I go there and put your hand on the mat and stop me. So when you're in this position, you have attacks going both directions. So I'm gonna try to wrap my arm again. If he's got his arm in deep and it's trapped, I'm gonna roll him that way. As I go to roll that way, he posts his hand. I'm just gonna come back this way. So you're just gonna rock your body back the entire way. I'm gonna flare my elbow up. I'm just gonna try to pop my head out. Back to his back. Right. Once your ear is on his back, then you just pull your elbow up, grab the hip, and come up and you're on the back. All right. So we're here. Again, don't do any of this stuff without getting this position. This is what makes everything work, is having his leg controlled in this position. It makes it very easy to manipulate him, and it makes it hard for him to react. So right now, only his upper body can really move. So as I go this way, he posts his hand, I rock back, and I'm gonna sort of like throw my elbow up and pop my head up. Don't look at the floor. Try to look in the direction you wanna go. I wanna come this way, I wanna look that way. Get your head in tight, grab the hip, pull this elbow back, put your hand on the mat, and just come up to your knees. And then from here, you can shoot your arm over the shoulder, roll and take the back. All right. So now, for the person on top, I trap the foot, I try to rock him this way. The person on top, you're gonna post your hand and keep your balance like that. Person on the bottom, you need to go back onto your side, throw your elbow up, pop your head out, grab the hip and come up. All right, 1, 2, 3.